blackboard and he went on teaching how a bird fly, put a wing, tail and then the way he explained how a bird fly, and when I was a 10-year boy, he injected me, I have to do something to fly. And I know flight science, I didn't know about it. But my teacher afterwards told me something of flight you learn. And then I took physics. Then I took aeronautics engineering. I became a rocket engineer, space technologist, like that. So answer to your question, my teacher, Sir Subramania.
So you are our favorite president. Who is your favorite president?
You know, I was in the Rashtrapati Bhavan. I have studied all the president before me, before the president. And I find each one something uniquely in his time. Somebody was a politician, somebody 100% politician, somebody was honest politician, somebody was education, great education, somebody was a philosopher. So each one I try to contribute. They enrich that office of president. Okay. Yes.
Okay. Why is sending a man on moon our main important mission for India?
Well, it is like this. India's space program, my space friend also, Madhavan are also with me today in this LA. And he tells me, and also I am convinced, India's space program is the only program in the world which is societal oriented. That means when they put the satellite, communication satellite, there is a transponders of communication transponders. There are 150 transponders they use in the orbit today connecting India. Okay? That remote sensing satellite, there are 9 remote sensing satellites in the orbit, the resources and warning about the natural hazards to the individual. So it is highly oriented towards societal oriented. Now your question, why our payload, Indian payload landed at the moon? I believe the moon should be the property, moon or Mars should be the property of humanity. It should not be allowed to be the property of two countries. You follow? This is geopolitical decision.
How conscious we are about our environment? How conscious Indian people about their environment?
You know, we are adding per capita 1 ton of carbon dioxide. 1 ton. Where you are here 20 ton, okay? And Russia contributes 12 ton. But we should not be happy about it. Even 1 ton is not a good one. So I have recommended, you know, you would have heard, all the students, you would have heard all your books, you have read what's called energy security. I am against energy security. I have recommended what's called energy independence. That means you go away, today the car you drive here in America, car we drive in India, car drive throughout the world, we inject 30 billion tons of carbon dioxide from the fossil fuel. India spends about $100 billion and also buys the environmental damage because the fossil fuel when used for cars and trucks, it generates the carbon dioxide. That's the country. So I have suggested we have 3-dimensional approach. One is solar power. Solar power, since you are young students and you are in the research environment, solar cell gives only 15%. But now solar cell, by using the nano CNT, carbon nanotube and polymer, is 60% efficiently possible. 3 to 5 years time, solar power going to be a very important power. Second one, India will go for a thorium-based nuclear reactor. Third one is the biofuel. These are the mix we are going so that clean fuel, we will not damage the environment. Okay. No question from ladies. Yes. Yes.
Are we well equipped in our country to manage the nuclear energy that
energy, whether we can.
Can we manage the amount of management? It has to be very safely managed, and whatever the areas should be very
For example, if you say whether nuclear energy is going to be, because one of the important clean energy from India is that is solar, nuclear and biofuel. Nuclear area, we have got 40 nuclear reactors, and we are going for thorium-based nuclear reactors. Definitely so far record very clean record safety, and it is a technology, proven technology we have, and we can have safety well taken care of with the design itself.
Question?
Yes, please.
We primarily lack kind of someone, say there are very few people like you who motivate young people, and even when they are outside the country, there is no person who kind of motivates them to help others. We always have the predefined mentality of getting help than doing help. So how do we change that?
No, that's a need India 2022. How a tea stall man, somewhere one part of the place, how he moves himself, takes action. Okay, let me help my surrounding. So each one, if he or she takes care of, for example, a student, just now I saw one stat, 300 million students below 18 years.